Hey everybody, this is Geneva of Geneva's Closet Talk Show. Please make sure you like and share this video and subscribe to Geneva's Closet if you haven't already done so right here on YouTube. And you can follow me on Facebook at Geneva's Closet. And you can email me at genevascloset22@gmail.com. Now, let's get into the news. Did you all see the video of the judge being dragged out of court? Well, this is what we're talking about today. And it says, courtroom chaos. Video shows judge dragged away after her own sentencing. And this is coming from NBC News. And it says, chaos erupted inside a Cincinnati courtroom on Monday as a former judge convicted of using her position to help a family member was dragged away to jail by a bailiff. Tracy Hunter, once the juvenile court judge, has been fighting her 2014 conviction and 6-month sentence for improperly passing on information to her brother in a job dispute. And on Monday, after several appeals were exhausted, Hamilton County Common Pleas Judge Patrick detailed the numerous letters and recommendations he's received urging him to not put Hunter behind bars. But when the judge announced that he wasn't moved and ordered Hunter to be taken away into custody, the defendant's supporters shouted their disapproval. One of them was stopped and arrested as she tried to reach the defense table. Hunter went limp, and a bailiff lifted the former judge, wearing a black dress and white something, by her underarms and dragged her away. The supporter, wearing a black t-shirt with the words "Justice for Judge Tracy M. Hunter," was handcuffed and taken away. The case stems from the former judge's brother, Stephen Hunter, who worked as a youth correction officer. Stephen Hunter allegedly struck a young offender on the job on July 7, 2013, leading to the officer's boss to recommend his firing. Tracy Hunter improperly demanded and received documents about the teen and passed them on to her brother, prosecutor said. Tracy Hunter, who in 2010 became the first African American elected to Hamilton County's juvenile court, has always insisted her prosecution was politically motivated. "I violated no laws. I did not secure a public contract. I did not secure employment for my brother, who worked for the court for about 7 years before I was elected judge. They need to drop these unrighteous and, I believe, unlawful charges against me," Hunter told NBC affiliate in Cincinnati on Sunday. Now, in the midst of me doing a little research on this case, I came across this article from WCPO.com, and I found it to be a little bit interesting because they give a timeline, and it says Tracy Hunter timeline: conflict follows judge from election to trial to present. And it starts November 2nd, 2010, where it says that Hunter, a Democrat, loses the election to Republican John Williams, and John Williams won, and he had 2,847 votes. And after provisional ballots are counted, Williams' margin shrinks to 23 votes. So Hunter sues in federal court to have another 849 provisional ballots counted. So then that was the first issue. Then on November 23rd, 2010, federal judge sues and rules that Williams can't take office until the provisional ballots issue is investigated and resolved. And then they said it's unusual for a federal judge to take sides in a state election, but the judge declares no voter could be disenfranchised because of poll worker error. And to be perfectly honest with you, this kind of went on for a long time. This whole issue, as far as her coming into office as a judge, actually went on, I think, into July of 2011. But then here we go, November 10th, 2011. It says Governor John, a Republican, appoints William to the juvenile court, replacing retiring Judge Carla Grady. That guarantees Williams will be the senior judge, requiring the junior judge to him on whatever matters. Is also lets Williams choose the best courtroom. And then February 8th, 2012, a year after the Board of Elections appealed, the judge orders contested ballots to be counted again. So we're still going through the whole ballot things. Then April 27, 2012, the votes are counted and Hunter is declared winner of the 2010 election over Williams by 74 votes. Okay, good thing she had that done, or it would have had the other person win. And then we have May of 2012. A year and a half after the election, Hunter takes office alongside Williams in juvenile court. September 2012, Hunter gets the board-beating case of 16s who said they attacked a North College Hill man. After the Cincinnati Enquirer published the boys' names, Hunter bars the Enquirer from courtroom proceedings in that case. Later, the Enquirer sues the First District Court of Appeals, orders Hunter to allow the Enquirer in her court, but she refuses. Now we have October 15, 2012. Hunter files a court order requiring the county to hire a friend of hers as Hunter's own court administrator at a salary of $107,000. Hunter claims the juvenile court administrator, Court Kissinger, performs his duties as the pleasure of John Williams. Hunter says Williams interfered in her attempts to discipline Kissinger. A few days later, the county sues Hunter. A day after that, the county drops the suit and Hunter court administrator never materializes. Okay, now we got on November 12, 2012. On appeal from Hunter, the Ohio Supreme Court reasserts that Williams should be the presiding judge in juvenile court because he took the bench earlier. February 12, 2013, the First District Court of Appeals court overturns Hunter's decision to drop aggravated battery charges against the juvenile, saying she didn't follow the law. April 19, 2013, WCPO sues Hunter over the broad restrictions she imposes in the coverage of the board-beating case. The suit claims her restrictions are unconstitutional. April 12, 2013, Hunter announces that juvenile defendants will no longer be routinely shackled in her courtroom, ending a practice of more than 20 years. Hunter says she believes the blanket policy of shackling juveniles is not in the best interest of children and contrary to evidence-based best practices. Hunter's order permits the use of shackles only in cases where it is shown that the juvenile is a danger to herself, or to the public, or a risk to attempt escape. April 26, 2013, Hunter asked county commissioner to allow her to hire a private attorney at taxpayer expense to defend her in lawsuits by WCPO and the Enquirer over access to her court. Hunter's suit says county prosecutors are biased against her. May 1st, 2013, Hunter holds assistant county prosecutors Charles Lippert in contempt because Lippert asked to speak to his boss after Hunter demanded he turn over reports to the defense. A state court had ruled that the reports did not need to be turned over to the defense. Later, Hunter withdrew the contempt charge. I'm not even going to read anymore because just that alone shows you that she was in there rocking the boat. She was rocking the boat and she was doing things that I don't think the people behind the scenes, the people in high places necessarily like. The fact that the juveniles were being shackled forever, and then she came in there and stopped something that had been going on for 20 years and said no more in her courtroom, that's where the problem, I think, lied at. Look, because many people can say, and when I first read it and I seen what she did as far as her brother hit somebody, she went and she found some papers. That is wrong. True enough, but the whole system is wrong. That's why we say all the time that the system is crooked. Our system cannot be trusted. Why? Because we can't even trust our judges, the lawyers, and the state's attorneys because they all work together. And we hear that when we listen to Essie Berry talking about the Steve Harvey and the Steve Harvey case. They literally all work together. They hire their own people. They do whatever as far as finances. They help out each other, friends and celebrities, family members, the whole thing. But when she did it, then all of a sudden we need to throw her in jail. And the reason why I think that is because they were watching her the whole time. They were waiting for her to do one thing that they can catch her up on and charge her with, and they were going to do it. And they did it. Why? So they can get her the hell up out of there. She thought that she had some seniority. And, she can do some things because she had that long black dress on and that gavel in her hand sitting behind that seat in front of everybody. But little did she know that first and foremost, you're black. First and foremost, you're black, and she was in there doing too much. She was black and doing too much. That's how I feel about this whole situation. And they didn't like it. A system that's already crooked. Now they gonna act like that they not used to this crookedness. Y'all do crooked stuff all the time. That's why we can't trust you. We don't believe you, and we sure can't trust you. But anyway, people, you tell me how you feel about this whole situation. And while you're telling me, could you please like and share this video and subscribe to Geneva's Closet if you haven't already done so right here on YouTube. And you can follow me on Facebook at what? At Geneva's Closet. And you can email me at genevascloset22@gmail.com. You all have a fabulous day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.